Hello everyone, welcome back to the Geek Church, and today we're reviewing another product from Sphero. Some of you might remember when I reviewed the Sphero, I think it was the Bolt. It was that little ball we got to roll around on the floor. Well, we got something else that can roll around, the Sphero RVR or Rover, let's just call it that. And we're gonna kick this off with a real cool unboxing. This thing seems to be built for, what is this? Beginners, builders, hackers. So I'm guessing this thing is sort of like a platform or moving platform, as it were, because it can go around the floor and do all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Okay. As you can see, it opens up like this, and then this opens up like that. Not bad, huh? So basically in here, we've got this thing itself, the rover. We got a little battery in here. And it comes out like this. Now this battery kind of looks like one of those mobile batteries. You know, those types I reviewed before, where you can use them to charge your phone. And basically, so looks like this. So it kind of injects into the side like, this. Okay. So you just kind of slide it in there. Oh, if I got that right. Oh, yes. It comes with this, the basic instructions. You might see a little like blue thing right here. And that's kind of like think of it as sort of a flathead screwdriver. So that thing screws right in, and this sort of locks it into place. Okay, we got a power button here, so I'm going to turn it on. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bit of a light there, an indicator. Over here, I am going to bring this up. This is kind of like a, I'm not sure how to describe this. But basically there's kind of a top up here, and you hit this button to eject the top on here. And then you can add this other top here. And oftentimes orientation can be kind of confusing on this. See, rover, okay. There's this other thing on top that I'm not gonna unbox or not gonna unwrap, but needless to say, this is it. So, what can it do? Well, I've got the app set up for it, so hopefully, let's see if I can get this thing nicely set up here. Okay, so right now it's looking for the robots, and it just found it on Bluetooth, so now it's connecting to it, and we'll see what we can do. So this is kind of tricky with this controls. I think I showed you this on the Bolt. There's this selection here of create a program. Ah, yes, okay. And then we can select what robot we're looking at. Now I have a control here that I can control the colors of this thing. See that? See how that changes? So I'm gonna do that. And I also have this thing. Okay, I'm gonna try this, but oh gosh, I'm turning down the speed major slow. Okay. All right, let's see if this is slow. Ah! Ah! All right. Okay. All right, once again, I'm going really super slow. And there's a button down here. What does this button do? Anything? Oh yeah, this is cool. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your rover. Okay, something I want to bring up. I don't think this thing has a backwards. I think it just goes forward, and if you want it to go backwards, it kind of turns on a dime. Okay. Okay, that's the only time it's really gone off the edge here. Okay. All right. Now you can see stuff that you can do with this. Takes a little bit of work to get control of it, but you can see it's a fun little toy. And I hesitate to call this a toy. When we're dealing with STEM education and all kinds of stuff like that to help your kids with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM, something like this can come in really handy. Whatever you want to do with this, like if you want to put an arm on it, maybe you have to do a separate program on that. The point is, it's there and it's spectacular. And as you can see, it's a monster ready to get out of control. And now we're going to go into a different product here that's very similar. Anyway, so we've got a very similar product here, and this is from our friends at Lego. And yes, they are our friends. And in fact, honestly, this is the first time I've done a video review of any Lego product. But honestly, it better not be the last, because seriously, these Legos are pretty great. And as you can see here, there's some books here. Who do you think wrote these books? Yeah, it was me. As you can see, I've written 2 books on Lego Technic. If you are not familiar with Lego Technic, it is essentially this other type of Lego building that's designed for, I don't know, older kids. And it usually shuns from the traditional brick and plate type of thing and uses beams and little rivets. This is set 42095. Every Lego comes with its own set number, and that's this one. This one is, of course, a Technic one. Now, these books that I've written about Technic are basic things that you can do with them if you have a good amount of Technic parts. And I would have to say there's a lot of great Technic parts in this one. So I'm going to put these books to the side here as far as where you want to buy these books. They're still available on Amazon. But essentially, this particular thing, essentially you can make this thing with treads on it. And the best part about it is you can take control. Much like the Sphero rover, this guy has a motor in it. Now what it is the motor is connected to these treads. One motor controls one tread, one motor controls the other. Very simple. I don't know if real tanks use that type of construction, but that's how this is. Now there's a battery pack that you have to turn on here. Light indicates that it's on. And from here, you have these controls that are synced up to it. So I'm just gonna see if this, all right. Okay, we're just gonna roam it about this thing here. Hopefully this isn't gonna get like the rover, which kind of got out of control a little bit. Okay, so, backward, forward. Okay, so, you can see the controls that I'm doing them are very instinctive. Forward, backward, left, and a right. Or right or left, I'm not sure. But, whoa, shoot. Okay, it does wheelies, man. Okay, rover didn't do that, did it? Honestly, now am I saying that one of these is better than the other? No, I'm gonna say if you got Lego, you know how Lego works. You just fit it together and it's pretty much very accessible. And remember I said about how the rover, I don't know if it has like particular parts that you can buy and just put on like an arm or a camera, but you could probably make yourself a nice arm here or make yourself a camera. If you really want to get complicated with Lego, you can go to MINDSTORMS. That's a different type of set. I've written a book about that I didn't bring here, but maybe we'll review some of those products here. This didn't take me long to make. I think I took about 3 hours. It came with the instructions. Has an alternate building thing that they don't have the printed instructions for. I still haven't built that yet. And honestly, you can do a whole heck of a lot of this thing. Just woohoo! Stop. And now we come to a portion of this review that I call Sphero versus Lego. Begin! Alright, Sphero, you're going down. I'm gonna get you. It's like, oh, I don't know. It seems like it's not gonna work. Alright, let's see if this does work here. Alright, got 2 controllers here. Alright, ready, set, go! Okay. Okay, obviously I can't figure out how to get them to mash together, but hey, it would probably look like something like, maybe it would look something like this. Just imagine the rover actually moving. All right. Anyway, so this has been Sphero versus Lego, and winner, none. This has been Mark Rollins of the Geek Church, signing off.